Hello again, my lovelies, and welcome back to Haylane Air Rifle Range with me, Louise. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers and grandmothers out there. Hope you've had a wonderful day. I have certainly had a wonderful day. It's been very quiet at the range, so I've managed to do a lot of shooting myself, so that's been really nice. Today we are discussing zeroing of your air rifle, which is an essential skill that you need to learn and master for precise rifle shooting. So we're going to go step by step, so if you're a complete beginner or you need a little refresher, then this video is for you. Zeroing your scope will improve your accuracy whether you are plinking, target shooting or doing pest control. So let's get started. First of all, what do we need? We need a rifle with a scope connected. Do make sure that when you look through your scope that you can see the crosshairs and the crosshairs are straight. There's quite a lot of people that have come in and the crosshairs, the scope isn't on straight, so make sure that that is done properly. We also need as many rests as we can possibly get because we want to keep the rifle as steady as possible. And if you can get some of these shoot and see targets, they are fantastic, so those come in really handy, especially if you're wanting to zero at a longer range so that you can actually see where your pellet is hitting. With something like this, because you've got a dark circle in the middle, it's harder to see where your pellet's going, so you need to be able to see where your pellet's going to be able to zero it in. These you can reuse again, so we've got the little dots on the outside. If you've used it, you can just stick a little sticker over it so you can use it again, or you could use the little circles on other targets such as that, just so that you've got little shoot and see targets. So zeroing your scope just means that you're aligning the crosshairs with the target that you're wanting to hit. So once you've put your scope on your rifle, it's not necessarily going to be aiming straight on. You will need to make some adjustments to that. So the first step is to decide what distance would you like to zero your rifle at. So we are going to go, I'm going to do a 30 today because that's what I zero my rifle at, and show you the steps there. So I've got my rifle loaded up with my magazine ready to go. I've made sure that I've got full windage in there, and I've got my bipod at the front, and I've got a bag at the back, and the idea is to make sure you keep it as steady as possible. You want to aim for the center of the target, keep aiming at the center, and just do 3 to 5 shots so that you can see where the grouping's going to. I'll do is so as you can see there, it was going down and to the right. So we see the little knob there. Oh no, I can't. So as you could see there, I was aiming at centre and my pellets were going down and to the right. So here we have the turret here, so we need to change that and turn it to the left. So you can see the R, so you're turning it anti-clockwise to go right, and we're going to turn it clockwise to go left. So now I've clicked it to the left, We only do one at once, so you either go left, right, up, down. So just deal with the first one first. So I've decided to do left and right. So I've turned it to the left. I'm going to give that a go again and see where my pellets go. Keeping as steady as you possibly can. Take your time. And I'm happy there where it is for now. So now I'm going to tackle and make sure that my pellets go up. So as you can see there, my shots are in line, and I just need to bring it up now. It might not happen like that. You might do a few clicks and it comes across a little bit, and then you take some more shots, click it a little bit more, just keep clicking it to the right. So I've done there to the left. You might take a few more times and a few more adjustments before you get it just right. So then you go up or down, so I need to go up. So here's my turret at the top. So up is anti-clockwise. So I'm going to turn that, and hopefully we'll get nibble. So I've made some adjustments to go up. So each time I'm still aiming at centre. So make sure you still aim at centre and see where your pellet goes. So I'm going to give that another go now. So there you can see I've still got a little bit more adjustment to do, and then we'll hopefully be at bull. So a few more clicks and I should be just about there now. Let's see. So there we have it. I've zeroed in there. We could do with a slight alteration, so maybe 1 or 2 clicks, but that's how you do that. Once your shots are landing dead centre and you're happy with it, your rifle and scope is zeroed. just take, it's always good to do another few shots as well, just to make sure that it's consistent. Adam is now going to show you a quick way of zeroing your rifle using his Pathfinder, and he's going to record through his pad to show you that.
So, I'm going to aim at the red dot, see where the shot lands, and I'm going to walk the crosshairs in onto it. Let's take the first shot. So as you can see from that, the shot has gone to the left. So I need that bullet hole, pellet hole, point of impact, however you want to phrase it, I need that to come to the right. So on my turret, I need to turn the side turret so it adjusts to the right. So there'll be a little arrow and an R. So when you turn the arrow in the way of the arrowhead, it will bring it to the right. That is what I'm going to do now. So I hold on to the aim point. I've got it on a good solid rest, and now I'll click it until it lines up. So that should be about level. So I'll chamber another round. I'm going to aim dead centre of the circle again. I'm going to shoot. It should be in line, provided there's not too much wind. So now you can see my vertical crosshairs are going through that pellet hole. So now all I need to do is I need to adjust it up, because the pellet hole is now below where I'm aiming. So on the up and down turret, I want to turn the little arrow that points to U for up. So let's do that now. Aiming this, hold it in the centre, keep it aimed dead still, and then you turn the turret and watch the crosshair go to the hole. So now if I aim dead centre of the red dot, just a little bit off, so we're close. Give it aim dead centre again, give it a couple more clicks. Let's try that. Well, that went exactly where the crosshairs were. As you can see, the little hole just behind the crosshair there, and it's knocked my sticker off. So just to prove that's on, I'll aim at the first hole there. That went through the same hole. That is how you can zero your scope pretty quickly.
That makes a lot of sense, thank you very much, Adam. So just final hints and tips. If you're zeroing, you've put some paper out, you've put a card out, whichever type you use, and it doesn't hit the card, get a bigger piece of card. If it's still not hitting, bring it closer. So if you're wanting to zero at 30, bring it into 10 and close until you actually are hit on the card. Then you can zero to that and slowly move it further away. Also, once you've started zeroing, make sure you stick to the same tin of pellets. Don't change the pellets halfway through zeroing. And if you're still struggling, just double check that your scope and your mounts are secure and there's no movement in those, because that can cause difficulties when trying to zero. If when you've zeroed, you don't have a nice tight grouping, so not all of your pellets are in a small area and they are scattered around, it may be that your rifle is pellet fussy and you're going to need to try out some different pellets. So you can have a look at my other video, pellet testing on my Virac, to see the differences that pellets can actually make through your rifle. And it is just aiming at the same spot and seeing what group the pellets do. So take a look at that. Okay, a little bit random. I'm back home, just about to edit video, and I realised I forgot to mention something. So when you've zeroed your rifle in at a certain distance, a set distance, like I do mine at 30, you don't need to re-zero it when you're shooting at different distances. What you do need to do is remember to learn your rifle and your scope. So try different distances and find out what mil dots down, which is your lines on your crosshairs that you need to be at to shoot at that distance. So for me, I've zeroed at 30. It's half a mil dot down at 10, straight on at 20 and 30, and past 35, it's another mil dot down. So if you learn your mil dots down and the holdover that you need to do for different distances, you don't need to keep re-zeroing it. Okay. Hopefully you found that helpful today. Do let us know in the comments what distance that you zero your rifles at, and any other helpful hints and tips for our viewers. So there you go, your air rifle is dialed in, ready to go. Happy shooting, everybody. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye for now.